Venn diagram. On it, you should have at least one thing about the Spanish settlement, one thing about the French settlement, and one thing that's about both of them together. And remember I said the both, if you couldn't quite get that, that was okay. So you should at least each have one idea. Okay, I'm over here. Okay, one idea. Now, I'm going to put you in groups. And in your group, you're going to expand on your ideas. You're going to share them with each other. And then you're going to add to your list. Hopefully you didn't all do the same thing. Hopefully you came up with different ideas. Now, remember, everyone has an idea, so everyone should get to share, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Yes. And if you disagree with an idea, you just politely ask them to show the page number to prove it. Okay? Because you should have your page numbers written also. Okay. As a review, some rules for our discussion. Everyone's going to share your ideas and they're going to all be discussed. Okay? If you disagree, remember, you just ask someone to show the page numbers. You're not allowed to make fun of anyone's ideas. Okay? You need to stay on task. We're not talking about what happened last night or at recess. Listen when others speak and don't interrupt them. Ask for clarification if you don't understand what someone said, which means I might say, Skylar, I'm not sure I understand what you said. Could you please repeat that? No arguing. It's okay if you disagree, but you may not argue. You have to disagree in a professional manner, which means you might say, I have a question about what you just said. Or you could say, while you make a good point, I'm going to have to disagree because. You have to do it in a nice way. Okay? We're going to be in groups of 4, and you all have your little green paper. Remember, in your group, there will be a leader. The leader is going to keep the conversation going and make sure everyone is sharing. There's a recorder who writes down what's decided, and you make sure everyone else writes down. So you're going to add everyone's ideas to your paper after you've discussed and agree on the idea, okay? Then the recorder should be making sure everyone's writing that down. The checker is the person who's going to repeat what is said to check to see if everyone understands. So maybe you say, okay, this is what I heard Bailey say. Bailey said that we should blah, 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 blah. And then if Bailey agrees, then that's what you'll write down. The task keeper is to make sure everyone stays on task and doesn't start talking about what happened at recess or what they're going to do tonight. Okay? Now, keep in mind, everyone in the group gets all of these jobs. So that means not only the task keeper isn't the only one who keeps everyone on task. It's okay if some others notice that people are being off task if they just remind people. Everyone will be recording, and it's not only up to the leader to make sure everyone's sharing and being polite about it. You can always check to see if you don't understand what someone said, ask them about it, okay? Any questions? Ones, raise your hand. Ones, raise your hand. Okay, put them down. Twos, raise your hand. Okay, put them down. Threes, raise your hand. Okay, put them down. Fours, raise your hand. Okay, good. So this time, ones are going to be the task keeper. Twos are going to be the recorder. Threes are going to be the checker. And fours are going to be the leader. Okay? You have 7 minutes to discuss this. Go ahead and start. Do you guys agree? But we're talking settlement, right? Yeah. So do you agree or not? Yes.
Yes, it is. Sounds like the ink is fast.
Well, no. Skylar gave you a page number. Where's your book, ma'am? I got to go grab it so you can look up that page number and see if you find it on it. Okay? Montana, are you standing? Okay. I have 3 standing. You're the recorder? Okay. Have your paper in hand because you people will be the ones telling us what you found out. Okay? Okay. So, Montana, under Spanish settlement, read one of the things you found.
Florida.
Okay, so they had a settlement in Florida. Okay, Lako, what did you find out? In San Antonio. Okay, Skylar? Okay, Shayna? Okay.